So I was put on the spot the other day by a student who wanted me to give them a feel that they could go and play with. I'm not really a big fan of giving people what it feels like to me, because obviously what I feel is going to be different to how everyone else is. So we all perceive things slightly different, and feels are going to change day in, day out. But I thought this might be useful to share. And what we were sort of talking about was how the club should really move from backswing and then into start down. And I said I wanted the lady to sense that in the backswing. She made the club feel nice and light. And then coming out of the top of the swing, I wanted the club in her hands to feel like it was getting a little heavier. And by that I simply mean that when we move the club back and up, by making the club light, we get the shaft on a slightly steeper plane. Her tendency, as many golfers do, is to roll the club inside in the backswing, which obviously gives her now a heavy feel. And then inevitably, as we know, then the club comes out of the top of the swing steeper. So we want to reverse that. We wanted her to have a sensation that in the backswing, shaft would feel lighter because it was going back steeper. And then as the club came out of the top of the swing, now the club would feel heavier in her hands, a slight shallowing of the club to enable her then to rotate a little bit better down there at the bottom of the swing. So get that sort of idea, something you can maybe try, just that feel of the club being light going back and then a feeling of it being a little heavier on the way down to help that nicer transition, shallowing the shaft out and then allowing the body to rotate better at the bottom of the swing.